Yes, sir. And I know y'all ain't see, I ain't kicked that out that much inside me because I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna tell y'all is to stay committed to the grind. If you understand what I'm saying, stay committed to the grind. Somebody asked me, they were like, we was talking, and I was like, they were like, Jay, what's the hardest part about your spiritual journey? I said, staying on my spiritual journey. What that mean, Jay? I was like, shit, it's easiest to roll down the hill. It's harder to keep walking up the hill. You know what I'm talking about? And the higher you get up the hill, the more gravity pulls on you, and that's real life, and that's in anything you do, right? So if you're doing a bunch of positive shit, trust me, the higher you going, the way that you just going, trust me, you still got to fight negativity. Don't ever think that you can be so positive that you won't ever see negativity, because that's not true, right? So I was telling the people, I was like, you notice that like now, like, well, this people that I'm around, I said, y'all notice that now, like, more people starting to come around. They were like, yeah. I was like, y'all don't think that's because our energy? I don't know if y'all really get what I'm saying, but your energy is everything. Like, bro, you can like okay, like when they say raise your vibrational level, bro, you can raise your vibrational level so high to the point that like everybody that's on the same shit you gonna instantly like attract to you. Anybody that's not on that shit, boy, they ain't gonna stay around you. Somebody that's friends, family, whoever your partner, that's what they say the appropriate shit for me to say is your partner. But shit, it's real out here now. I don't never want you to think that this shit just like, oh, I just changed my life and I got right, and ain't nothing gonna happen. It's good and it's bad. Yin and yang, you hear me? You just got to be in harmony with one, so you can stay on that line. You know what I'm talking about? So with that being said, I had did a little research yesterday. I was talking to some people, and they was like, Jay, what you know about that $5 Indian? I was like, you talking about the people that paid to become Indians? Ooh. You talking about like how them around that same exact time, people was up there. Don't get me wrong, I think they was up there in Washington, where people was up there paying to be European. Ooh. Let's really talk about that Louisiana Purchase. What really was going on? Because to me, I think the Louisiana Purchase was made. It's just a big finesse move, right? You know how everybody like the tax write-offs, like you can write off like taxes. Okay, so if the Louisiana Purchase wasn't really even a purchase but a treaty, this is what I'm trying to figure out, is who gave them the say-so over somebody else's land to sell the land, and not only sell the land, I'm talking about then get a land away, like get a land to the United States. Like how the fuck, like I was like, okay, so basically what they did was took the land, settled on the land, told the people that actually lived here that they were foreigners. What? Say, you fucking savages, get out of here. Put that in your history book as the Pilgrims and gave y'all the Indians. And what happened to the, and anybody that know history know what happened to the Indians. They got fucked over. Fucked over. You look up there, look up there in Oklahoma. Go DNA test their ass. That's my new thing. I ain't even gonna argue with nobody no more. Cause you can't show me like how we do dogs. If you can't show me paperwork on your nationality where you got a DNA background check, bro, I don't want to hear that bullshit. Huh? Because one thing I do know is certain things that I can't say and can say. And trust me, but I know how to walk that line so fine so y'all can get what I say. For real. I know how to walk the line so fine. So with that being said, if they stole it, or, and then by the way, don't let them lie to y'all, Christopher Columbus was a black Spanish spy. Google the word. Google the word discover. Google the word discover. To find something and make something popular, right? So with that being said, that means motherfucker was already over here. And if you notice, you know the one when you talk, look, oh, you see my lips getting dark because I've been smoking like a motherfucker because I've been just thinking. But you ever notice, like, when they say, talk about the slaves and shit, they always say the West African slaves. How the fuck y'all knew exactly what the fuck we is? Like, bro, like, alright, just think about this shit for 1 second. United States, we travel all the time. We do all this shit all the time. You think we the first people? You think we the only civilization and age group that could travel? No. Crazy, man. So, what that mean? Like the police do us, they set speed traps, and whatever they catch, they catch. It's just like you get caught in Elmore County, you going to Elmore jail. So if I'm an African and I get caught in West Africa, guess where they gonna say I'm from? West Africa. Don't give a fuck about what I'm talking about. They'll be like, but I'm not from here. I'm from out. Man, shut the fuck. Get in the car. Oh, now that makes sense. That don't. That's what they want me to talk about. See the skin glowing, man. Gotta get a haircut. That's about it. The reason why y'all notice that it's like I'm letting shit grow because I was talking. I talk to a lot of people. Trust me. Like not talk. Like y'all know how y'all take it. But talking to people like this that's awakened, and they always say like, just let it grow for a second. God ain't give it to you if you ain't need it. Ooh, now let devil sleep in. Ooh. And what they go back to? What they go back to? We were just talking about it now. The higher you go, the less they're gonna accept you. The higher you go, the harder this is gonna get. So that's what I'm telling y'all. That's one thing you can do, bro, to keep this spiritual journey easy. And not, bro, if you give up, bro, like, that's on you because, like, but that's just like even with me fasting, bro. Like, even though I done did that shit, like, it mentally, like, me getting back dirty, like, even me, my mind, like, oh, fuck no. We gotta make, like, it's like my mind kicking in the overdrive, like, because it's back on it again. It's like, oh, shit, we relapsed. We gotta make sure, like, this time we can't do it again. You feel me? That's when you start doing discipline. That's when you gotta learn discipline, right? So if you ain't got no discipline, then you know what that means? You're gonna fail every time, right? And when I tell people, I say, stop trying to say, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. No, man, give yourself a period, man. That's what I do. I do every 27 days. 27 days I'm out. 27 days I do this. 27 days I do that. And then by the time you look back at the last 5 months of your life, shit, boy, you know how much you have been accomplished. How much you would have been and did that everybody said like, oh, I knew you couldn't do that. What you talking about? I done did it like 5 times this year. Like, think about it now. Numbers don't lie. And let me get back to it because I jump around a lot, but the $5 Indians, right? So you telling me that these folks, when they first started the census, back in the 1800s, when black people just, we didn't even matter. Like, honestly, like, we didn't even matter. So if you go back to then, and they was paying to be Indians, and Indians were dark, well, I won't say dark, brown skinned. Wait a minute. Wouldn't that mean that it couldn't have been a white Indian unless they bred with Indian people? That's what they like to do, breed in and then breed in and breed you out. Think about what I just said. They'll breed into your bloodline, suck you dry, and bleed they shit on up out your shit. What you mean by that? You see what I mean by that, Roger G? I've been watching y'all guys. I've been studying. What I mean by that is what the Europeans like to do. is let's say this. You got a girl that's rich. You got a nigga that's broke. They'll bleed their European male into whatever race they need. Have a baby, boom, that baby will be wet. Mixed. Right? That child inherits the money, right? But the child, once the child inherits the money, that's when that European kick in them. Don't forget about the grandparents now, because the grandparents gonna talk to them kids. So you think they're gonna choose that rich or that poor side? Because the Europeans ain't got a poor side, so don't ever forget that. They might be broke, but they ain't got a poor side. They ain't poor. So with that being said, they're gonna drain whatever family or culture that they need by keep populating inside of it to the point that they have enough people inside of their master part of the family tree. Once they get that, guess what? They already got the money. Cause them they grandkids too. Huh? And they gonna pull so many cards on your ass. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, tricked you. Got you. And get what? All right, let bleed on out. Get what? Half of them gonna stop going with whatever the original race of the mother is. They gonna start going back to what? European, because it's gonna be psychological to go with somebody white. So you gonna script the color right up out there. Because if you look at it, the most Europeans are what? 80% European. At the most, I'm gonna say at the least, most white people are. Man, come on, bro. So with that being said, if 80% of white people are European, so did the Europeans ever leave here? So basically, to me, it started like a big fight between Europe and Africa, right? Because that seems like the two power structures of the world are the most whatever the word is, you know what I'm talking about? Because most people gonna be African and most people gonna be European, right? And then you get to the point like, okay, you know you from Africa. But I was thinking, I was like, so if the whole country the whole world was one big piece of land at first, right? Who did the division of all the pieces? Think about it, like, who said that when this piece right here break off, we're gonna call this China, or Russia? Like, who did that? Who divided all the pieces of land? Like, who did it? That's the question I be asking. Like, why people ain't asking it? Like, who divided the land up? Like, bro, who the fuck did it? Oh. But y'all know what? I'm gonna go and get out of here because I know I done talked a little bit too much on this one right here. But y'all keep your head up. Y'all be safe, man. And what I told you, climbing up that ladder, it's hard. It's gonna get harder because you get the gravity. Coming back down, easy shit. You wanna fall out that hill, all you gotta do is just roll down. You ain't gotta use your body. Gravity does what? That's what I'm telling you. So pick yourself up and keep going. On